16, count that, 16 dirt cheap businesses you can start and make a whopping $1,056 a day. Get at me. Dating profile coaching. Some people need help publishing and enhancing their profiles on dating websites. I could have used this coaching decades ago when my younger friends were hooking me up with shorties they met on MySpace. I was always the face-to-face bag of number man. The subway was my specialty. You learn about your client's interests and aspirations so you can craft a profile that truly reflects who they are. You share expert advice on the do's and don'ts of online dating, including profile photo tips, conversation starters, and even how to stay safe online. As a premium, you can also offer continuous support. Need to update your profile? I got you. Met someone and trying to figure out what to do next? Slide in my DM or text. I've got you. Mobile car wash. Imagine offering the convenience of washing cars right in your client's driveway, workplace, or anywhere they choose. The basic idea behind a mobile car wash business is a fast, efficient, and affordable service brought right to your client's doorstep. If you want to launch a waterless car wash business, you'll need a high-quality, biodegradable, waterless car wash product, typically in a pre-mixed spray form. This type of product uses a high lubricity detailer to heavily saturate a panel, which you carefully wipe off to dry the vehicle to a shine. Wax on, wax off, microfiber towels. These are essential for wiping down and drying the car after applying the waterless product. They are soft and won't scratch the vehicle's paint. Buckets and carriers. You need buckets to carry your cleaning supplies and carriers for your microfiber towels and other small equipment. Brushes for cleaning hard to reach areas such as wheel wells and window ledges. Interior cleaning supplies. This includes vacuum cleaners, window cleaners, upholstery cleaners, and fabric cleaners. Then market it using door hangers or announcing your business on Nextdoor.com and TaskRabbit. Real estate virtual tours. Delivering this service, you make money selling photographs and video footage of houses for sale. You buy a 360-degree camera for $300 to $400. Offer your service to real estate agents and other people selling their homes. You can contact real estate agents by cold calling them or visiting their open houses. For instance, I would cold call real estate agents and deliver a presentation before the entire team when doing credit repair. I would explain how efficient we were at fixing consumers' credit. Agents know that a home buyer qualifies to buy higher priced homes by repairing her credit. So real estate agents would refer people to me who needed to buy a home but needed better credit. The work. You film the house and use apps on Zillow and Matterport to draw up floor plans. You can edit and render the video at home or anywhere. You sell the video footage of your tours for over $150, and most tours typically only take about half an hour to capture the footage. Last year, I ran into a real estate photographer in my neighborhood that was filming a video tour of a house that was for sale. He gave me his number and told me that if I called him, he would tell me what equipment to buy and send me my first clients. He said he had too much work. Notary signing agent. A notary signing agent handles sensitive loan and mortgage documentation. NSAs typically have to deliver their work on tight deadlines. The National Notary Association reported that a former banker made over $20,000 monthly as a part-time mobile signing agent. The requirements. You have to become a notary. You send an application and fee to your state's regulating office. You receive your verified commission documents in the mail, take your oath of office. You have to buy errors and omissions, E&O insurance, just in case a signing goes awry. E&O costs $37 a year for $25,000 in coverage. E&O costs $148 for $100,000 in coverage. Some states require a bond, $30 to $50 for 4 years, $10,000 in coverage. The National Notary Association will help you get certified as a loan signing agent for $285 for the package, a little over $300 including other fees. Vlogging on YouTube. How can I list cheap businesses that clock bank without mentioning vlogging on the very platform on which I'm sharing this information? You can entertain people, you can educate people, you can report and comment on news, you can eat on YouTube and any other video sharing sites. You can do practically anything you want to do and get paid to do it. You can get paid on YouTube through the Google AdSense program once you've amassed 1,000 subscribers and attracted 4,000 watch time hours from your viewers. You can also get paid as an affiliate by businesses once one of your viewers buys a product or service that you mention in your videos. Digital advertising agency. A digital advertising agency manages online advertising accounts for businesses, mainly on Meta and Google properties, Facebook.com, Instagram, YouTube, Google Ads, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. I started my career as an online marketer managing advertising accounts, and it is easy to make $10,000 to $30,000 a month working with one or a handful of clients. My investment equated to $300 I spent learning this and buying advertising. However, you could do this for free. Learn how to do this stuff on YouTube, then have your clients pay for their advertising and pay you a retainer, 50 to 100% of it up front. You have to learn how to operate the platform on which you're managing your clients' accounts. All of these websites have comprehensive guides on how to create and manage ads. I studied for my Google AdWords certification while commuting home on the subway. I even took a course for another advertising certification sitting next to my wife while she was going into labor, only while the contractions were a little under an hour apart nonetheless. I'm an awesome poppy. The tech companies also have on-call support staff that can respond to your questions and help you advertise your clients. To get clients, you can learn how to use the platform's tools to project the results you can generate for a business. You can show a business owner the number of people to which Google, Meta, or any tech company's advertising application will display a business's offer. Then you can project the percentage of people the ads will persuade to leave their contact information and buy the business's product or service. You can market your services by going to a chamber of commerce, your local government's small business department, or a local business organization teaching business owners how to do this. You will find people who will only do some of what you are teaching and prefer you to perform advertising management on their behalf. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this technique alone. You can also teach people on social media platforms and build an audience around your content. For instance, you could teach people how to manage online ads on YouTube and give them something for free so they can sign up for your email list using an application like MailChimp. When you are ready to sell your package, you broadcast your offer to the people on your list, and you may find a proportion of those people will buy your service. Or visit places where you can meet other business owners. I met my longest standing client through which I have invoiced almost $1 million in business at my son's preschool playground. Real estate wholesaling. Many real estate wholesalers buy an option to purchase a property below market value. The wholesaler typically convinces homeowners who need cash or have no use for the property. Then the wholesaler sells the home for more money than the option requires to an investor. For instance, a wholesaler will convince a building owner to sign a contract requiring the wholesaler to buy the property at $1.1 million. Then the wholesaler sells the property for $1.2 million to an investor. The wholesaler buys the property for $1.1 million, transfers the contract to the investor, and keeps the $100,000 in profit. My little brother walked away from a deal like this earning $80,000. He sold the property at a $100,000 profit, but agreed to pay $20,000 in back taxes that the original owner owed. One way wholesalers make this work is by seeking rundown properties. Then they use an application like PropStream to find the property's owner's contact information and other data on the prospective investment. Wholesalers can contact those people by phone, text messages, snail mail, or email to convince them to sell their unwanted homes. My brother netted $300,000 last year, so it's worth it. He started working on this with a $0 investment. Video game testing. My knowledge of video game testing is limited to beating Street Fighter 2 with 1/4 and some Mortal Kombat joystick hands. Nonetheless, people spend and earn hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars playing video games. A pro on Fiverr is selling the organization's video game testing services at a starting price of $1,000. You can start this operation as a side hustle, live streaming and vlogging video game play on Twitch, YouTube, and other video sharing sites. A friend built a business reverse engineering video games to sell cheat codes. He built a YouTube channel teaching people reverse engineering and other tech hacks. He sells how-tos. You can offer to test games on Fiverr, learn as much as possible about generating comprehensive game testing results. You want to ensure that your report helps the game developers achieve their objectives, raise funding, sell more games, brand a business, mobile video games. My friend bought a virtual reality gaming station for about $1,000. He rents the console for $400 for 3 hours. He gets 3 to 4 parties every weekend. Here's another way to skin it. I took my son to his friend's birthday party. An organizer set up a trailer with video game consoles right inside. He told me he charged $400 for like 2 hours, and it would get booked for around 4 parties every weekend. That's $1,600 a day. The trailer looked like he built it himself. However, I did find a company that claims to offer guaranteed approved financing so that they can build a trailer just like that for you. I read the investment is $50,000 and everybody is approved. These things cost a lot less to build. Do the math. They want you to pay 25% so they can start building. So if the whole thing costs $48,000, you must pay $12,000. Don't quote me on this, but they're probably paying $5,000 to $7,000 to build this thing and slice profit right off the top of the down payment. I know too many people paying financing for cars that cost way more than that. So you could do this. Party rentals. You can buy party equipment and rent it to people who want to use it. For instance, buy a bounce house for $500 and rent it for $50 to $75. You can then upgrade to theme-based bounce houses that cost a couple of $1,000s and rent them out for $200 to $300. You can rent out popcorn machines, chairs, tables, inflatable water slides, snow cone machines. This venture could be a standalone business, or you can upsell it as a party decorator or event planner. Drop shipping. List a product that you can sell for a higher price than you can buy it elsewhere. For instance, you see a toy that sells on Walmart.com for $10, then you see the same toy sell for $20 on eBay. You list the Walmart product on eBay. As soon as it sells, you buy the product on Walmart and ship it to the person who purchased it on eBay. You can also list products from a wholesaler or manufacturer and list their products. You only buy their products when they sell on your website at a profit. PEERSPACE. On PEERSPACE.com, you could rent a part of your home, unused space, or all of it for an hourly rate. Videographers, photographers, startup workers, executives, newlyweds, and expecting mothers may need to use a space for video or photo shoots, meetings, bridal, or baby showers, you name it. For instance, if you have some space for a photo shoot, you can start with no equipment or low-cost equipment. Some people may have the equipment and need your space. Meetings only require a table and some chairs, a projector or big TV to present a slideshow. You can get a 50-inch TV for a few $100. If you have good equipment or could buy some cheaply, you can upsell the use of that equipment for another fee on top of the base hourly rate. Get insurance on the equipment. You could also buy used gear for cheaper. Parties. You could decorate and host parties, graduations, baby showers, and other parties and events. This lady makes $19,000 a month decorating and hosting parties. You can learn how to decorate parties on YouTube for free or speed up the process by paying someone to mentor you. Then you charge people a rate that can cover the cost of the supplies you need to buy and your labor. So if you charge someone $400 to decorate a party, you can buy $100 to $200 worth of supplies and make $300 to $200 profit. $400 is typically on the low end. Some clients pay tens of thousands of dollars for one party. Once you start closing high-end parties, you could be cashing six-figure invoices. To get clients, you can film the parties, events, or spaces you decorate in your home and upload them to social networks. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, etc. See what content is popular and film something similar, but incorporating your style and voice. Also use the same hashtags that creators of popular videos and images use in their posts. Search engine optimization. I get goosebumps, yes, chicken skin, because this is where I made my bones. A search engine optimization specialist configures and markets websites so they stand the best chance to appear for targeted keyword searches. I'm a living testament to this business because this is how I went from making $0 to $150,000 in 1 year. Zero upfront cost or investment. I took a sales job helping register 11,000 people for the Donald Trump Think Big Expo in 2006 using SEO. I authored a blog. I launched a free press release, and I worked for the education company that partnered with Mr. Trump. So I took a class on search engine optimization for which the company did not charge me a dime. I also took a job search course. Then I took a job in the luxury services industry making $150,000 in less than a year thereafter. I enhanced my skills by reading free web forums. I also got the company to pay for courses at global seminars where the top internet marketers would teach you new tactics, limitless earning potential. I got into this racket early, which gave me an advantage, but websites still need this service. Entry-level remote jobs start at $40,000, whereas senior personnel make $200,000 a year and better. The beauty of knowing this is that you can do it for yourself, and only a few people, even in 2023, know what you're talking about. There is less competition in an industry that only a few people know about. Another benefit is that social media marketing enhances a company's search engine exposure. So I had to learn how to market my clients on social media. As a result, Forbes, Adweek, The Hollywood Reporter, Billboard, the U.S. Department of Defense, and the 2012 Obama presidential campaign, to name a few, commissioned me to market their campaigns. Limitless, global, and iconic mainstream appeal. Mind you, I have listed a countless number of resources that you can access so you can learn how to develop the skills required to operate these businesses by subscribing to our newsletter at bit.ly/Neil Rod. The welcome email will link you to a spreadsheet that lists links to information resources and application portals to all kinds of websites and opportunities that will show you how to be anything you want to be. Enrolled Tax Agent. An enrolled tax agent helps businesses handle taxation matters with the IRS. On a $300 4-day challenge, I witnessed an enrolled agent sell multiple $30,000 packages and earn roughly $1 million in 1 week. The cost is worth it for a taxpayer if you help her save hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in taxes. Of course, you want to learn how to help people structure their businesses and assets, trusts, S-corps, payroll, LLC, retirement accounts, Roth IRAs, 401ks. So the IRS awards you with an ETA certification, you have to apply for a Preparer Tax Identification Number, PTIN. The number costs $30.75. You apply to take the special enrollment examination, the C, achieve passing scores on all 3 parts of the C. The C costs $206. Apply for enrollment, pass a suitability check, including tax compliance to ensure that you have filed all necessary tax returns and that there are no outstanding tax liabilities and that you have no criminal record. You can even do this without the certifications if you can guide people on what to do and know which lawyers and CPAs could perform the legal work for your clients. Remember, we are in the information age, and the information for you to learn how to perform these roles is all online. Otherwise, you can subscribe to our newsletter at bit.ly/NeilRod, where I will give you access to resources that will guide you to perform any of these aforementioned tasks and get paid for them, or be anything you want to be. Mobile meal service. My mother used to buy mobile dinner services for my brother and me when we were little. For some reason, we regularly ate ground beef that looked like dirt. It was dry, but it didn't taste that bad. At the onset of the pandemic, a Colombian lady from the coastal city of Barranquilla began to sell lunches and meals out of her bedroom window in Bushwick, Brooklyn. My family's from Barranquilla, and Stephanie Bonin's window was on Troutman, the same street where cops have gotten shot and drug dealers have poisoned dope heads with a hot dose and burned them to death. Mrs. Bonin now cooks for celebrities like John Leguizamo and Fat Joe. The New York Times, MSNBC, Vice News, and Tamron Hall have featured her on their platforms. This hustle is for someone who knows how to cook uniquely and well. I tried this with my mother-in-law and we started getting orders immediately. My wife complained that the kitchen smelled like fritanga, patacón, fried food, so she quit. Very simple and low startup costs. You can get plastic serving containers in a dollar store, plastic forks and knives, food, daily menu that you could type up on Google Docs or Google Slides, PowerPoint for MS Office gurus. I calculated a cost of $20 for roughly 4 to 5 meals. The orders would sell for around $70 to $80. At $50 profit, you have to sell about 250 meals to make $1,000 a day. Profitable? Yes. Easy? Only if you love it. Watch the video you see on the screen right now so I can give you even more resources that will guide you to be whatever you want to be.